Preparations is business as normal. I don't switch up my camps too much for anybody, so just hard work basically, and sticking with the same guys. And a little adjustment from Kenny to Melvin, just because he's a orthodox, Kenny is southpaw. So that was pretty much the only thing we had to switch up within camp.
I don't train to fight a certain style fighter. I train to fight, and I've been doing that for maybe the last 10 years. You know, the first 5 years when I was real young, I would prepare for a certain style, and that was kind of when I was new into it. But now, you know, I've learned in this game, fights change a lot. So, you know, I never want to mess myself up and waste a lot of training if my opponent pulls out or gets hurt. So I just train to fight, and then I just adapt to whatever style. You know, I focus more on what they're good and what their strong points are, and I make sure I can focus on taking them into my fight.
I really focus on trying to make my opponent worry and adjust to me instead of me adjusting to them. You know, that's said to a certain degree. There are adjustments that you do have to make for each opponent, but they're minor. So, but that was the biggest for sure.
It's a great feeling for me and my team, my coaches, because this is the first time in my career in the UFC for the 5.5 years I've been in the UFC, that I've ever been even talked about in the top 5 or talked about for a possible title shot. So I'm excited, and you know, I'm just really, I'm not overwhelmed by it. I'm just taking it one day at a time, one fight at a time, and just staying focused on the task in hand. Right now the task is done, so I don't like looking past people. I just know, you know, one minor setback can set me back 3 or 4 fights. So right now, you know, I said in 2010 I wanted to go undefeated. I did. My main goal right now is to win my world title this year. So, you know, if I don't get a title shot, I want to go undefeated again in 2011. So those are my 2 goals right now.